Hi, everybody. Welcome. Gotta wait for Apollos. I'm gonna put him in charge of checking our levels. If he ends up being on. What does he have to do? He's usually just hanging out, talking to himself in Discord, anyways.
He's doing what I want to do, which is just like always have my thing in the Discord so that we could have the music bot. Yay, we're live. Oh,
The last thing you didn't put just the results. Are you walking away from the branding? I actually like the branding, but I understand if
oh,
you.
did I not do that? Oh, I could change it. Whoops.
Oh, it's all good. I did. Well, I was just more wondering if it was if it was a thing, or if you were like, you know what? I sort of like the branding. No one else is doing that. No one else is talking about cookies.
When have I ever
What
been
else
known to
did we say
clickbait?
last week?
I better change that title.
Well, for what it's worth, by the time it says just the results, it's usually off the thing, anyways.
I brought.
Well, yeah, well, if I'll tell you what, clickbait. If you start naming the videos, complete show, 5-star GP 2024 complete Kobe show, 8 minutes long. That might be more clickbaity.
All right. Well, a couple of things. I decided to change the goal up. I was like, hey, I'll change the goal and put a new bar up whenever we think of one. Um, I figured, you know what? Let's just learn the Cosmic Angels dance this time.
Do they still like the original?
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't there like another because I could see me
First,
and you slow dancing to Meltier.
oh yeah, we're gonna learn the. I could make. First of all, where do you want your float? Where do you want your floating head to be? I could put you anywhere.
No,
This green screen thing is fun.
struggling to find my.
I figured since we're like all in on the green screen that I had to bring the couch back.
Oh, I've been buying the casting couch now.
Yeah, but you were only from like the waist up, so I was like putting you in the back.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be the cuck in the corner.
Sure,
Hey,
you do you.
I just pulled it up. I found it. That's. I didn't
um,
know. I gotta start wearing a tie if we're gonna be together. This is actually funny. I can just sort of wave over you. I gotta sort of. I see. I like sort of the side profile just because I have a good side and a bad side, obviously. But
so you want to be like right
if I look straight, then I'm literally looking right in between you guys.
there.
Yeah. However, yeah, if you keep it at the side, now I'm looking at the same angle that Utami's looking when I'm looking at my screen. Now we're
Oh,
both looking into your
it's
eyes.
kind of like the person. So like you're kind of like Utami Nakano, like happy and like everything, and then I'm kind of like, bro, fuck it's whatever. Everything's a drag.
Juno's Secret Dream channel. Yeah, I'm on the couch in Juno's dream. Yo,
Start our show.
yeah, Kevin's here. Our Apollos is here. Apollos, super producer Apollos. Congratulations on the promotion. All that really means is that can we put you in charge of making sure we sound the same so it's easier when we edit? About the same levels, if you will. I've been too loud lately, and sometimes I think it's a me problem. I might get excited. I bump the mic. I don't put my mic back down after I'm sipping my drink. So we
Yeah.
need some and what's Cabeza doing here already? Getting ready to start clipping. Did you say anything stupid yet? Something about the
Um,
couch? Something about being a cuck in the corner? What's going on around here?
I have no idea.
Well, I know what's going on. It is. Man, there's
You
been
know
so
what's going
much.
on?
It's been.
It's
I
Wednesday
don't even know
night,
what day. I don't. I was gonna say, is it really? I was gonna say I don't even know
and
what
you know
day it
what
is again.
that
There's been
means.
so much show. Line read, line read. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Welcome to the Stardom Fan Podcast. I'm Mark.
I'm Judo.
Yes, baby. And today we have a beautiful show for you. But I would like to say, and we're going to do this for a little while, because ever since the Phoenix went dark,
Yeah.
Saya, awesome. We have 1,100 new subscribers, and thank you. And you're all here looking for the next Saya video, but once a week we come on and, as the Stardom fans, and let you know how we feel, which is why for some reason Utami's on our screen. But anyways, take it away, dude. What's up? How are you this week? Keeping up on 5 star after 5 star after 5 star.
I don't even know what day it is. It's just I wake up and it's like another 5-star day. Sometimes it's like 2 a day. It's crazy.
And I must say, it's Wednesday, 8:21, uh, 11 p.m. Eastern time, and it's worth saying that because by the time this goes up, the 5 star could be close to over because there's another 3 shows, 4 shows this weekend. Oh, they're crushing us, and I love it.
Oh, it's coming fast. It ends 8:31, only 10 days away. And then the beauty of it, it's not even over because Stardom Season 2, also known as Marigold, it starts up their, what do you want to call it? It's not you wouldn't call it a copy, would you? They have their own tournament, the Dream Star Grand Prix, where this is a
Wait.
completely original idea, right? You have 2 blocks of people and they fight each other in a round robin tournament where it's like you win, you get 2 points, you draw, you get 1 point. If you lose, you get nothing. And then the 2 people at the end from one block versus the other block, they face each other in like the grand final, and the winner of that gets a world title shot. Now, that's pretty
That's
creative.
Marigold's tournament.
Yeah, it's pretty
Is it
original.
happening now?
Yes.
What's it called?
Dream Star.
Dream Star. Like 5 star minus the 5, add the dream. Is it a Grand Prix by any chance?
Yes, it is. And they even get ribbons and banners, and I think the winner even is gonna get like a crown and a, what does it call it?
Yeah, right.
Robe.
The winner's gonna get the luxury of having a bikini photo shoot on Rossi's couch.
God bless it. So let's talk about the winner of the Dream Star
It's
Grand
over?
Prix. Well, yeah, all but in name. Utami Hayashishita, a member of the women's professional wrestling group Marigold, is eager to win her first title. So it'll have 16 players in total, 2 blocks. She says, I've always said that I would come to Marigold and become an ace, but so far I've not achieved anything big. But I want to win my first singles festival this year and carve out my own path. How is that? How is that very fair? How come some people just are gifted title shots, and then like other people you have to win this whole big ass tournament?
Has Utami even won a match yet?
Moving on.
I love you, buddy. Oh, it's the power of positivity right here. I only hear what I want to hear. I only say what I want to say. I only read what I want to read. And if Utami only sees victory, why wouldn't you?
Did you watch the press conference? I was
The
really looking
Marigold press
forward to it.
conference? Oh, I thought you were asking me an actual question. I forgot you're reading more articles. I was like, of
Yeah.
course I didn't.
Tommy says, I want you to know. Wait. It came out funnier when I read this, yes. Did you watch the press conference? I was really looking forward to it. I want you to know how hot I am. I'm looking forward to it. Natsumi. I assume she's just talking about Natsupoi. I don't know what's going on in Marigold. It's crazy over there. I just thought that was funny to read it how it translated on like Google and not actually look into it. Just take it at face value.
How are they doing over there? Are they still selling everything out?
Oh, you know how it goes. They still got the AEW thing going on where it's like the new company and everyone wants to like crowdfund it.
Well, So that could last a year or two,
or 5.
or 5, or they could just sell it to. You think Rossi's that's his plan? He's just gonna hurry up, get some big numbers in, and then sell it to
WWE,
yes, sell it to
NXT.
WWE and be done with it.
It'd be NXT Japan. That would be awesome.
I'd probably accidentally watch at least a pay per view ad. That's probably the only way.
It would be like it would be pretty funny if eventually if they didn't get bought out or if they had a partnership with WWE and then every single chick from Marigold just came in and then they just kept throwing them into what's that group Kabuki Warriors or Damage Control. Every single one of them.
Put all the Japanese women in one group, but have them led by the white Australian girl.
Yeah, it's like a K-pop group.
Yes. Here we go.
It works for K-pop.
Hey, it sure as hell does.
All right, jumping around. So much crap has happened this past week. I just grabbed whatever I felt like talking about.
Oh, that's awesome. We're knee deep into the social media minute now.
Yeah, this is a promo for Momo Watanabe, and then I'll read you what it says afterwards.
Thanks. This is great.
I was gonna say she looks pretty rough in this backstage thing, but that's how she normally looks. She's like soaking wet for some reason, laying on the
I
floor.
want to know what match was this after? She doesn't work that hard.
So she's talking about her match coming up on New Japan with Mercedes Monet.
Oh, she's probably just meat for Mercedes to burn through. That pisses me off.
New Japan. I didn't know they still do like American shows.
Pay-per-view only. Like quarterly or so. They're usually pretty decent shows. We get Filthy Tom at least.
But she says, I'd rather fight in the U.S. than in Japan, where it's hot and there's earthquakes and there's typhoons.
God.
In June, Monet saw my match and said she wanted to fight sometime. Well, you have a good eye, Mercedes Monet. I'll do it in Washington. Just wait and see. So we're gonna have a new whatever belt. Is it? Are they fighting over like the gumball belt, the like the grape flavored belt that Julia had, or are they fighting over the AEW belt?
Is Mercedes Monet an AEW champion? She's the strong champion or something, isn't she?
See, and then I get it confused with Mayu's belt.
Dude, I don't know.
Whatever. Momo's gonna be a champion in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Speaking of all that matters.
Yeah. Bend a knee for your Phoenix Queen, Juno. Yo, I mean, are you kidding me? This woman, Saya Kamitani, has a match in Kobe in front of the stained glass. Oh no, Kyoto in front of the stained glass. Like the holy of holy.
It's like
murals.
pro wrestling.
And
church.
here she, right? And
actually, I think it is. Isn't
coming out with a Satan flag. Like, how did she not melt or the place burned down or it gets struck by lightning? Oh, the Phoenix Queen is too powerful.
Oh yeah, I never. Someone pointed that out, or on her gear. It's just like Saya Kamitani, and then like the SA in Saya, and then the other letters in Kamitani are in like blood red, so it just says Satan.
And then I think that was on the flag. The things you learn from Discord, StardomFan.com. Check it out.
And then if you take the other letters that doesn't say Satan, it spells Kami, which is God. It's like Kami. Huh. Yeah, I think it's so. She's like, is she an angel? Is she a devil?
Oh, you know what else? If you rearrange, if you flip the flag around and you play her music backwards, it says "Listen to Stardom Fan."
Mm-hmm. We're looking at a photo of them, and yeah, that's true. They're in like the pro wrestling church, like with the stained glass in Kyoto, and she's stepping on Rana's neck, crushing it. And I think
You
like
did
she,
the attendance figures for that. Was it sold out? I know you're putting over Saya, but this arena is so good. There's like they used to only I swear they only went here like once a month, and now it feels like they're at least coming here at
well,
least quarterly, if not more. I love this Kyoto. The place is great. The fans are awesome.
you gotta think they
It's
go
Miyu's
where
superpower,
they got to go wherever they sell out.
right?
Miyu's hometown. I think it's
Oh, so
Sayori's
fucking good.
hometown, or I think Sayori's from like the other. I mean, I'm making this up completely, but why let facts get in the way? But I think Sayori is from like a different part of Kyoto, so it'd be like I'm from the Bronx, you're from Brooklyn, you know. So it's like
Hmm.
there's a little rivalry or something like that, because like this is like Miyu's like hometown, and she's like Kyoto, and then she's trying to get the fans to cheer, and then like Sayori's like slapping her. It's like, no, you're from somewhere lame. My part of Kyoto's way cooler than that. Also, I think like she was tweeting like, oh, Saya's tweets are the best. We should just do a episode where we just read off all her tweets recently. Like this photo she took where she's just stepping on Rana's neck. She said something like, "All right, well that was almost interesting. Maybe next time you can entertain me a little longer."
Ah,
What do you feel about like her saying stuff like that, and then her matches are like exactly the same, where she's like the biggest baby face ever?
she has she still wrestles like so good, and you are right. I mean, this she wrestles similar, but she does some of that like I guess good guy Saya wasn't covering a chick's nose and mouth like trying to
Oh,
win by murder.
she does try to choke people to death. That is
I
true.
mean, she does like kick, kick a lot more, just when they're down. So I mean, she is doing some bad guy shit, but
Yeah, it's almost like she was already the best wrestler in the world, but now she doesn't care if she hurts you, so she's even better.
right?
Like she went into a little bit of a slump when she smashed Mina's face.
Yeah, I know. She smashed me in his face, and Saya cried. Like,
Okay,
nah, not this new Saya wouldn't cry. She's gonna smash all the faces.
hear me out for some like merch that'll sell out probably instantly. You remember when like Britt Baker broke her face, like well she's broken her face like 15 times in AEW, but she like had that T-shirt where her face
Yeah, it
is
was like it turned out to be again with the way we do facts. I believe it turned out to be like the highest selling female shirt, at least that for the time on Pro Wrestling Tees.
well that's Jack Perry, but she had this shirt that yeah, of just her face is all busted up and bloody. So what do you think about this? Like Saya selling a shirt, and it's just a picture of Mina's face.
For what it's worth, she also did the same thing. Saya breaking Mina's face helped Mina's career because Mina came back wonderfully.
Saya helps everybody's career.
Of course she does. Did she help Rana here
Well,
in her match at Kyoto? I'm assuming not so much. Maybe is that did she get the Saya Kamitani rub just from being in there and getting a couple moves in?
no, probably not.
No, she just looked like shit.
All right, mixing it up. I had like an article from Tokyo Sports. I just wanted like your opinion on like what do you think is gonna happen? Because right now I think Tam is at like 4 or 5 losses, and this she's like hasn't won a match yet in this 5 star, and everyone has just been like busting up her knee. It's just getting like worse and worse since she's come back.
Yeah,
And that's basically what Torres said. Like, you can't even win a match, and you want to challenge like for the world title on your busted up knee. And what did Tam say? Yeah, she's like, I'm not gonna give up, even if my leg breaks. My heart will never break. I'll regain the red belt, which she's never lost, by the way. However, there's still 2 league matches remaining against Inaba and May. Will she be able to compete? Oh, complete the festival? Yeah, that's true. Like, will she even be able to like make it to the world title match if everyone keeps like breaking her knee down?
when is this title match?
the pay-per-view.
Is it scheduled? Are they having one? Like, is that a for definite?
Oh yeah, she's like the challenger at the pay-per-view,
Wow.
which makes me think it's like she's just been getting her. Is she just gonna like just keep getting like her ass beat like over and over up? Like, does she win this thing? Is she gonna be the world
No,
champion?
I don't think so. I
Oh, that
don't
was
know. You are right that it sort of does
wait,
sort of
that
feel
was
like it can go one of two ways, huh?
that was nice. I had like a pop-up ad. Like Japanese are just like so polite. I got a pop-up ad that I had to close for Tokyo Sports, and then it popped up a thing at the bottom. It said thank you.
Thank you, thank
I've
you
never
for dealing with my ad.
I've never seen that before.
Uh, well, yeah, of course it can only go one of two ways, but I don't know. Is that her redemption? Is going on a 8-game losing streak and then getting some kind of flash pin on Tora? I think it's more likely what's going to happen is Tam ends up with a pretty decent match, goes for her bridging thing and can't hold it. Next
Goes
thing
for
you know,
the
here comes,
oh
yeah,
god, she
her
goes
knee
for
gives out.
the suplex that she broke her leg last time trying to pick up Torres.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, it could be exact same thing. She goes for, yeah, doesn't learn her lesson, goes for the same move that hurt her last time trying to pick up Tora, and
Oh god, can you imagine? And she's out for another like legitimately like she busts her knee up again, doing the same thing to the same big bitch.
it's
Ugh.
almost like it's almost like I wish they weren't so far apart, because for this to really work out, I think a awesome redemption story would be Tam just gets crushed, gets crushed, has to take a little time off again, and then comes back and goes undefeated in the Cinderella.
Oh,
Well, that's some long term storytelling, and I don't want to go that long without Tam. So we need to we need to think of another. We need to think of a plan B fast. How this works?
that is a
Can
good
she win
call.
the tag league?
By
Is
herself?
she? I don't know. She'd probably be with the pineapple, right? Netsupoi's got Sayori now. Who another team that never
Well,
lost their belt.
you think that Tam? I don't think even Sayori and Natsupoi can beat the real best tag league team, Kurara and Aya. Now that's the
Hmm.
Cosmic Angels tag team right there.
Yeah, it is. Or 3C,
Three C.
Hina and
Is it like Hina, Lady C, and whoever else? Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I've been down
Shuri
since day 3-ish.
down since day C.
AC.
Oh, we're not done with Saya apparently.
Oh, that's good news. Why is Becky Lynch and Jack Perry trending? And Jamie Hayter? What do those three have in common?
They're all jealous of the Phoenix.
Yeah, they are.
She says your booing makes me feel so good. It makes me want to do things that are even worse.
Who's booing Saya, really?
Everybody boos Saya, and it makes her happy. And
Oh,
she says most of all, I felt really good by being called Saya-sama by all my many servants.
oh,
I I lost, but I'm in a good mood thanks to you guys.
what does Sama mean?
It's like the highest. It's like one of the highest honors. It's like Mister,
Oh,
but like better than Mister.
all
No,
right.
like yeah,
Saya Sama.
yeah.
I like it.
And she's
I've been in a knee.
well. I might as well talk about the match she's talking about. Her only loss in the 5-star.
I can't believe it. I was gonna predict going undefeated. I don't think anyone goes undefeated in this fucking thing. And I thought Saya Kamitani before the transformation and the rise of the Phoenix Queen, I figured she was going to go undefeated. The Saya Kamatani redemption story after last year's injury. And then she became Saya Kamatani 2.0, and I really thought she was going to go undefeated. Wow.
Well, she faced Saki Kashima, and I predicted it going one of two ways. It's like either A, Saya was gonna just kill her, and she was just gonna be like, no, like literally kill her, like snuff her life, and then we'd never see Saki again, or Saki was gonna like hit her with like that Kishikashi. It turns out both of those things can be true because she beat the crap out of Saki. What did you say? How long do you have that up? How long that match went, or no?
6 minutes and some change.
Yeah, and you were like, how did it even go that long? It's because
She beat Hanan in 22 seconds. What the hell? What did she get a win on Saya Kamitani and she's not unconscious after 6 minutes?
well, Saya at one point was like beating her up, and then threw her out of the ring, and then grabbed a chair, and then the ref yelled at her, and then she threw the chair in the ring and just like sat in the middle of the ring, while like all the her servants booed.
Amazing.
And then eventually she goes for to pick her up for the Star Crusher, and she gets Kishikashi'd. 1, 2, 3. And Hanan also lost to the GOAT, Saki Kashima.
Yeah, you just said that. Apollos in chat has said it. Also, hi Sephiroth. He doesn't know who Kevin is, and hi Mitch. Uh, is that our Apollos thing? Is that a social media thing, or is it just our crazy people in our Stardom fan Discord that think Saki Kashima is the GOAT? I'm a Saki Kashima fan,
I mean, you just take a look.
but
You just take it to look at the people she's beaten in singles matches.
yeah, Anan and Saya Kamitani. I got you're right. She's the GOAT. It's as easy as that. Oh, I posted this pic in our Discord. Uh, please give the intro of what we're looking at here.
I have no idea what we're looking at here. I want to say that this is gonna be on TV somewhere, but
Uh,
it's like a Hanan, Saida, and then Mayu Utani are gonna be on some type of spooky ghost show, like Paranormal Activity or something like that. And
and apparently in full gear because that's what they do.
yeah. Oh, a cursed mysterious apartment. So they're gonna go to. Are they gonna stay in a cursed apartment?
Oh, that's actually even goofier because I thought they were like just watching something scary, like and doing mystery science theater type stuff and reacting
Oh
to
my
it. I didn't
god!
know they were actually putting these girls in a in a room. I was gonna watch my idea, and they're gonna put them in a room and scare the shit out of them.
If Mayu,
That's actually pretty funny.
dude, I would never. That's all I would watch if Mayu was like Svengoolie, and she just like introduced horror movies to you,
You assume Mayu's the Svengoolie?
or Ernest,
Well, who's the Elvira?
Elvira, Saya Kamitani.
Yeah, I can see it.
That checks out.
Yeah, most of it.
All right. Well, so then, of the three, who's the other? Okay, there's Elvira, there's Svengoolie, and then there's
Oh, the Crypt Keeper. Mayu could be a great Crypt Keeper.
no, there's also that guy who did like the Friday the 13th movies. Oh, what was his name? Oh, I loved that guy. Crap, he does so many good. He does. He's one of those people. What do you even call that? Movie host? People,
Yeah, I don't think do they even do that anymore? That was a
people even
big
know what we're
thing
talking
back when I
about.
was younger.
It's like when
So
they
there
would,
used to be. Yeah,
yeah,
you explain it, please do. You're
when
better at that.
when they would do like TV movie marathons. Like, we're gonna show you all the Friday the 13th movies, all 15 of them. They would like have a guide that would be like a guide that like before the movie like would tell you what it's about, and like after the movie would like break stuff down. And usually they're making jokes and stuff throughout the whole thing. And sometimes they'll do like skits in between, like during commercial breaks and whatever.
And they were great. And these people, the talent here was usually, especially like Crypt Keepers and the Elvira movies. Like some of them was like HBO and stuff like that, but some of them, yeah, would have just been like on USA. I
Basic
mean, the
cable.
talent of the host was like usually the reason to stick around. It was like the opposite. You'd fast forward through the movie to get back to the host
Yeah.
because they were the more entertaining part. You're right. So
I'm gonna find that guy, but now we're just talking. We're just nerds about
That's what we do.
lots of stuff over
That's
here.
what we do.
I'm gonna find that guy's name who I'm thinking it's driving me nuts. But he had like one joke about like whatever horror movie he is, and there's part of it where it's like a dog gets killed. He's like, "Come on, people! Like that's not. It's like it's not. You can't do that. It's in the horror movie rules. Do whatever horrific, gory thing you want to the people. Leave the pets alone." Like, yeah, that is in the rules.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyways, Mayu should host everything. That's the point of that.
Yeah, that's what we were getting to.
Speaking of hosting everything, this podcast is crazy. Saki Kashima, Fists of the North Star collaboration T-shirts will be on sale. I kept saying Street Fighter, and I knew it wasn't Street Fighter.
It looks like it.
Yeah,
It's like Ryu or something.
The thing that Kashima has been promoting this whole time has been Fists of the North Star pachinko.
Oh.
And the T-shirt is just Saki Kashima next to freaking the guy from Fists of the North Star, Kenshiro.
It's Fist of the North Star.
I think that's the one
we have to read.
I think that's the one where it's like a meme where he's like, "I'm gonna kick your ass." He's like, "You're already dead," and the guy just blows up because he punched him really fast.
Oh.
I don't know. He's like, I think it's like One Punch Man before One Punch Man.
I like it.
I could be making that up. Also, for whatever reason, at the bottom, like where it's okay, so I was surprised to read the whole thing. Goes, good news for all Stardom fans.
Hey, that's they're literally talking to us.
Finally, the Saki Kashima X Fist of the North Star T-shirt will go on sale because people have been clamoring for that. It'll be held at the main arena at Mushihiro Forest Sports Plaza. I love the names of these arenas in Tokyo on August 31st. They have a picture of Saki and it says, "Without wearing this, you creepy otakus have no right to live today."
Oh.
Huh. So go buy that shirt, I guess.
It's an otaku.
I don't know, but it doesn't sound very nice. Actually, I don't know. Lady C's an otaku. It says so in her Twitter bio next to this. It literally goes like Lady C, former teacher, professional wrestler, the size of her butt, and then otaku.
Oh. Is that like weeb?
I guess.
Oh, nice.
She's married to an anime character. I bring that up every chance I can get.
That's awesome.
Oh, next thing. This is something I want your opinion on. This news story doesn't matter, but the thing I want to talk about is kind of interesting. So the reason I think we even have a Phoenix Queen is because the last time they did a fan meet and greet, and I don't even know if, I'm assuming it's actually happened, that they weren't lying, but that someone went up to the Saki. See, I got to do that because of you. Like, you get me mixed up with Saya Kamitani, Saki Kashima. Getting their names swapped.
Yeah, it happens.
Saya Kamitani was at the last meet and greet, and a fan like was making her cry and brought a bunch of things for her to sign, and she's like, she started crying. He's like, "Good, that's what I came here to do, to make you cry." Which I don't know if that story was real or not, because like a week later, she's in fucking Hot Topic clothes telling Micah that she wants to make her cry.
So yeah, that was awesome.
So I don't know if that was like a plant, or if that was like they were just using something that happened in real life, like a piece of shit fan. But now,
or both.
Yeah, or both. Well, I don't think it could be both,
oh.
Unless the actor took a little creative liberty.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's one of those things where maybe it was a shoot turned work. They were like, you know what, that was a brilliant idea. He made me cry. Now I'm gonna make someone else cry.
But now in the notes it said, like, right at the beginning in like bold red letters,
these are the rules of, like, if you go to another meet and greet.
Yeah, normally I just skip over these because there's like a million rules for like.
They are funny.
But in bright red this time, it's like any violent acts, abusive language, slander, statements against public order or morals are anything against players or staff. The organizers may ask the customers to leave the venue. Customers who do not follow the rules will be asked to leave. If they are deemed to be malicious, in that case,
Oh,
they will not be refunded admission fee. Please note this in advance. I think it's also for Ami Saroy, so she's coming back. That's nice.
I'll say, yeah, the big photo they're getting signed is Ami photos, so that's really good. What was she working on? Was it her shoulder, her leg, a little bit of everything? She got fucked up, didn't she? She's been wrestling injured forever.
She just had like a bad knee forever, and she just finally got it. Like, she planned it out perfectly so she could get her knee surgery and not have to wrestle 60 times in 2 weeks.
It's like, yeah, let me tell you what I'm not gonna do. Go winless.
Hanako's smart too. She did the same thing. She goes, you know what? I'm gonna go wrestle in barns in America.
Well, I mean, I could see her being on excursion. Mina, fucking shipping off. That's almost more annoying because if she's a Stardom wrestler, the 5-star Grand Prix is like the tournament of tournaments. I mean, it's the most important thing of the year, and for someone to just go leave and be an idiot in America instead of trying to win this tournament, which she could possibly do. I mean, Mina should be one of the best, but not good.
True. Oh, that's nothing. That's all this. Okay, that's all the stuff I had. Other than to talk about the 5-star, break down the scores.
Yeah, we can finish up with that. We have one, maybe two matches left,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh
I don't know.
shoot!
Might
Why you
as
do that?
well see what we have come. Some of these stories going into the final show here.
Yeah, and you just reminded me. Oh, Stardust. You reminded me. I was talking about. I wasn't even joking, by the way. I have to find a photo for you of Hanako. Like I said, she's wrestling in like barns in
Oh,
America.
I just assumed that everywhere in America other than WWE is a mud show.
Yeah, basically. Oh, God, I don't know if I can't find it, but I'm not even joking. Like literally, like in a barn somewhere. This is important stuff. Here. Yeah.
And she's wrestling outside. That's awesome. Who are the lucky motherfuckers that get to see this? It's like in a festival.
No, it's in some guy's fucking backyard. I gotta find better angles of it. I don't even know what to search up. So
I need to find someone's. I need to find that backyard. I want to be that guy's friend.
yeah, look at you could see some guy's shed in the background, a fence, a wooden fence. This
It's
is
called his event is called Welcome to the Yard.
yeah, just some guy's backyard.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Who do you think this guy is? I need to be this guy's friend. Where he's like, I'm gonna go hire Hanako.
All right, I guess I understand the excursion thing, but like Hanako's already the
Awesome.
best rookie. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? And she's not even a rookie anymore, right? Like it's her sophomore year. She is awesome.
Yeah, like look at this. Ow! Wait, is that a JP coaster?
Oh yeah, she won with that.
Nice.
She's won with that before. It's at least
All
her
right.
second time I've seen that.
Isn't that
She's the
crazy?
new. Yeah, Hanako's the new Jumbo Princess. Didn't you know?
I do now. Isn't that hilarious though that she's just wrestling and it's literally called Welcome to the Yard. She just wrestles in some guy's backyard.
Dude, I could probably get a ring on a payment plan.
It looks
You fly it in. You fly it in if I can book a bunch of indie wrestlers and a Hanako.
it looked like yeah, it looked like it was like on some guy's farm. Oh, that was creepy. Anyways, red stars, blue stars. two. Yeah, so both the Red Stars have one more show, and the Blue Stars have one more show on their own, and then they both are gonna have like another like super show where like they all wrestle like the final night to see who's in the makes it to the quarterfinals. But then
Yeah. Some people have 2 matches left. It looks like though, according to the schedule, and
I think they
some
all
have.
do. Oh, some of them just have one more.
Yeah, must have been whoever wrestled that first night or something like that.
Yeah, because it'll end up being like one person will already be done. I think in each block. Because the first night, like, because it's not even numbers, so like one person won't even wrestle, will be done by the last night.
Yeah.
Some people are eliminated, like Tam Nakano. Although, does it really matter? Because she just got gifted a title shot anyway. Man, Tora is dumb. Tam's fighting in this like tournament, getting her ass kicked like each and every night. Well, actually, Tam is dumb too. Like, why is she like putting in the work and like getting her knee tore apart when she can just like forfeit? 'Cause she's already got the title match. I don't get it.
She's a fighter.
You know, there's smart baby faces and there's dumb baby faces. Like if this is Hanan, Hanan is taking a couple nights off. She's like, I don't care. I already got my title match.
Well, let's roll through Red Stars B. 0 wins is Tam Nakano. Saya Ida's beating her with 2 points.
Yeah.
Momo Watanabe, is that her with 2 also? I would have thought Momo, man, wasn't she in the finals last year? And the year before, and the year before, and the year before? I would have thought Momo would have had a really strong showing.
Yeah, so Saeed is eliminated, Momo's eliminated.
Dang.
And then let's see. So if Azumi wins, he's just all right. Oh, I keep forgetting it's not just the number one guy. So you could be number one or number two. That's
Yeah, because they're
interesting.
gonna after the 25th, they're gonna bracket. They're doing like 2 pay-per-views probably. Does that sound right? Where they're gonna do like a quarterfinals thing, and that'll lead into the final show, which is like the semis and the finals
Yep.
in one night. Yeah, it'll be wild. That's a good time.
So I'm not gonna go through and try to do like tiebreakers because like technically like, I don't know if this is true, but I assume Azumi's already in the quarterfinal. But let's say Tomoka Naba gets another win, and she gets up to 8 points.
Which is definitely possible. She's got 2 matches left. She's at 6 now. Azumi only has 1 match left, and she's at 8. So Naba, Mayu Iwatani, who's at 6 points with 2 matches left, they could actually pass Azumi. That would be pretty nuts.
Yeah.
And well, think of it
Oh,
this way: if Nakano's going winless, one of her matches is against Inaba, so Inaba could easily end up with 8 points, and then um, who else is she facing? That symbol, but I
yeah, but
don't know it.
Azumi's last match is against Saida.
Oh, let's go, Ida.
She beat Mayu. Or no, sorry, she beat Tam.
Yes, well,
I
yeah.
mean,
Ooh,
who
that was
hasn't?
surprising. That was a hell of a main event.
Yeah.
Do you have a prediction for Red Stars B?
I mean, I already picked Mayu, so not like we
All
could
right,
change.
Mayu's gonna come from behind.
I'm just waiting. I just can't
Passes
wait.
Gumi,
I just can't wait for
and
this to be done so we can do our brackets for like the quarterfinals and semis
that's when
and
it gets really fun.
get
All
it
right,
wrong.
so Mayu Iwatani's gonna end up with 10 points.
And then in second place, Panaba.
Yeah, I like that too.
In first place, I'm gonna say it's not gonna be Micah. Michael will come in second place in Red Stars A.
In Red Stars A,
Why? I have no idea.
why? Because Hazuki's gonna pass her. Hazuki with 6 points with 2 matches left. She can end up with 10.
So well, they do face each other.
Yes,
So okay, that gets him to a tie, and then Hazuki beats Natsupoi,
I see that.
Natsupoi's gonna beat the shit out of Hazuki.
Natsupoi's a bruiser.
Yeah, it's like the harder you hit Natsupoi, like if you're Kurara, she'll wrestle you like you're fragile, but if you're Konami and try to kick her head off, like she gets mean.
Yeah. Poi's sitting there at 6 points too. Micah's leading the block undefeated, but yeah, Hazuki with 6 points, Poi with 6 points, both girls with everyone here, those three with 2 matches left. So
Oh
Micah
yeah.
can be caught, but I
Okay,
love
let's just
Micah's
say.
tournament right now. Oh my god, is she looking strong?
Well, yeah, it's look so. Okay, Hazuki. You know what's gonna happen because it's Hazuki. I was gonna say there's only two of them making it forward, Micah, Hazuki, and Natsupoi. I'm like Hazuki will choke somehow.
Mm. Somehow, because that's
Oh,
Hazuki in
or
tournaments. Hazuki just can't win the big one, can she?
does Micah choke?
No, I actually, at this point, I don't know. I didn't like Mike as the champion, but there's something going on in this tournament where
Yeah, like
I almost want her to go undefeated and get her goddamn belt back. I didn't want her to have it the first time, but now I want her to have it now. Damn it, Micah, win this thing. Go to Queendom.
it's well, it's like be careful what you wish for. Like, man, Micah is a terrible world champion, and then they give
Look
you
what we get
Tora.
instead.
Yeah,
Well done. Well done.
and then Blue
Oh,
Stars are where
Blue
it's at.
Stars. Oh, Blue Stars are so fucking entertaining, dude. So fucking
Like,
cool.
I don't think there's been. Well, I'm not really that big a fan of Anna Jay, but her matches have been okay. Like, yeah, that's actually I love the Blue Stars A so much.
Mm.
And just there's no bad
I like
matches.
Anna J.
You got.
I just wanted to say that. That's all. I like Anna J.
I just wanted to say that Koguma and Xena are my new Brett and Sean. I like their match so much. I don't know why.
Do you sense a rivalry happening, or are you just gonna watch that match on repeat?
I love singles match Koguma. Actually, I like Koguma in general, and when she gets like more serious, she's like really good wrestler. But
Yeah, I think you got to get past the 2.5 minute mark, and then her matches turn out to be pretty good.
you gotta if you just get rid of like the silly comedy matches she has, where it's like, yeah, Saori just wrestled 60 minutes for Shuri, so we're gonna put him in a triple threat the next night so that Koguma can roll him up in 30 seconds and they could take the
Yeah.
night off, which is cool.
What would I
Uh,
tell you if I said that Sayoriano is leading the pack, but she only has one match left, and that's on the 25th, but she's at 7 points.
I think that Shuri wins her last two matches and takes the top spot.
Wow, so you're gonna assume so
She's
Shuri with 4 wins and ends up with 8.
holy
That
shit.
means
Sorry, I just realized that. Remember,
that Koguma would have to beat Seriano to keep Sayori at 7.
remember Xena's last match in Stardom, like her last time around versus Shuri,
Yeah.
where it was like this. It was a Queendom pay per view, right? Or was it?
N-
I think so.
no, it was like in May or something like that.
Was it the All Star? Regardless, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It was a huge pay per view because like all the titles are on the line, and then for whatever reason, Xena and Shuri decided to have like the best match of the night.
Hmm.
So they're fighting in a couple days. That's gonna be awesome.
Enigma's here, everybody, from Talk for Glory. Right click on that. We already did say Izumi was gonna blow her lead and not win her block.
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh,
I just said she probably wasn't. I just predicted Mayu was gonna win. There's a difference.
yeah, there's a difference. We're keeping it positive these days.
Shuri is gonna kill Miyu again.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking amazing.
Or does the new Miyu have like a little more life in her?
No, she's gonna. Shuri's gonna kick the rest of the. Oh, this is going to be their first probably time they face each other since uh Shuri got to cradle a lifeless Miyu in her arms. Maybe this is Miyu's redemption story against Shuri.
And she's gonna cradle a lifeless Shuri in her arms? Probably not.
Probably not.
Alright, is it just gonna be Shuri and Soriano?
Yeah, well, Starlight's up there. Starlight's holding at 5. I think everyone else is probably, unless something crazy happens, Xena, Koguma, Anna Jay sitting at 4 points. Anna Jay's eliminated. She only has one match left. So really, uh, Starlight, Xena, and Koguma can try to make a run here.
I'm gonna say Soriano and Starlight.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right.
Blue Stars B.
These not only do I really like these blocks better, but their matches have been more I don't know, competitive, would you say? Like they don't have the high point totals. Like leading Blue Stars B is Saki Kamitani with 6, Risa Sera with 6, Risa with 1 match left, and Kamitani with 2. You know, there's no undefeated, no one's undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
Chances are Saya might, but Saya is the only one that could probably end up with 10 points and win this Blue Stars B block, and I'm sure as hell hoping that happens.
My only question is on the 25th, how much does Saya Kamatani beat the hell out of Hanan? And once it goes to a draw, do you think Hanan gets jumped by Hate? That's my
Do you
prediction.
think Hanan joins Hate?
She joins Hate? She is a hater. She hates
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
She doesn't even.
She's sort of a little prick sometimes.
Her own sister doesn't even like her. What does that tell you about Hanan? It's pretty.
No, that's probably not happening. I'll tell you what, I've never rooted for Hanan to lose before, but one, I can see that being a draw. Saya and Hanan, I can see being a draw, but I want Saya to win this out. So her last 2 matches is one against Hanan and one
Suzu.
against Suzu, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saya's got to beat Suzu, right?
I don't. Yeah.
I don't count out Suzu, huh?
Suzu. I don't even know. I'm trying to see because there's what do you want to happen, what's going to happen, and then we forgot that they're gonna do some BS. Somehow they always do like this like BS thing where there's 25 people in this tournament and 20 of them are still competing the final night somehow.
Mm,
It's like they are magical with that. That's
I
the
know
real
that
that's the real
it
magic of
is
the 5-star.
it is fun. What do you think? So those are the tops, probably Saya, Risa, Sarah. Yeah, you're right. Suzu's fucking hanging out there. But what do you think about like the self-proclaimed main character?
Risa Sarah,
Oh, the other one, the main bitch, as she would call herself.
Saki Kashima,
Uh, the I ain't no side character while everyone goes to a different company.
Suzu Suzuki.
The girl who wears a cow in her promos online wears a cowboy hat but forgets pants. Did I finally narrow it down?
Hanan in your dreams.
Oh, easy now. Hey, maybe Thekla though with
Oh,
2 points.
well, she has been getting her ass kicked a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, she could end up with 6 points. That's respectable. It'll probably still be more points than. Whoa, okay. If she could end up with 6 points, and it's still less impressive than Saki just having 4 points, but beating Hanan and Saya Kamatani.
Yeah, that's Kashima, the most impressive 4 points in the entire tournament. Give her like a special title now. Didn't Kashima wasn't Kashima the MVP of last year or 2 years ago when she stopped Azumi from uh advancing? Now Saya or no, I did it. Now Saki, the Stardom fan Discord's goat, is beating up on the future icon and the greatest wrestler in the world in Saya Kamitani. Kashima's definitely a wild card. And who's her final match against? Who can she play spoiler for? That's probably what the match to look out for.
Um, well, Saki Kashima is going to. Oh wait, has that already happened? Yeah, yeah. All right, her last match. I don't know who is her last match. I think she's. Is she done?
I think she has something on the 25th,
I don't know.
maybe. Super producer Apollos, help us. You made it easy to read schedule. Who's Kashima fight on the 25th? We'll sit here and wait.
We'll just wait.
I'm telling you because whoever she's fighting, if it comes down to it, Kashima's gonna
Isn't
like
it
that's what
Kashima?
she does. She plays spoiler. Is she fighting herself?
I mean, Thekla? Is she fighting Thekla? I think she's fighting Thekla.
Oh, Saki versus Thekla. Well, that's not gonna be a. That's not gonna hurt. Thanks, Apollos.
So Thekla's going to end up with 2 points by the end of the tournament. Oh. Who do you think ends up with more points, Thekla or Ronnie Agami?
They're both sitting at 2 right now. What was Rada's only win against? Because Thekla's only win was against Rada.
Saki Kashima. Remember, Kasaki was promoting her.
That's right. Saki wouldn't put her poster down.
Yeah.
And dude, they'll probably both end up with 2 points.
Yeah.
uh, I like it. All right. Well, let's. All right. So Saya's gonna win that thing. What do you still think? Let's just. We'll get to brackets when it comes to it, like in a week or so. I mean, probably next week when we come on, we'll have the brackets lined up going into the pay-per-views. But
Oh, yeah.
what do you? Let's just fantasy book the finals. Is there? Because I would
Ah,
love to obviously see Saki Kashima in there. Who do you think would make a good opponent from the Red Stars for her? Like say let's do a couple scenarios. Saki versus Zumi. Is that? I mean, that's what people were saying when Saki was still a good guy. You know, Saki versus Zumi now might even make more sense.
Saki's a bad guy?
Not, well, I mean, I don't know. People have said that once or twice. I don't get it. I think she's like still the biggest, second biggest baby face in the company.
Saya? Saki?
I did I do it
So
again? Oh
confused.
man, I suck.
I'm not even messing with you. I was so
All
confused.
right, you're messing with me, and now I'm confused, and now I'm confusing you. All right, let's start this over. Let's assume Saya Kamatani
Or,
wins the blue block.
yeah.
Are we still assuming Azumi uh gets to the finals, and the finals of the 5-star Grand Prix is Saya Kamatani versus Zumi. Of course, of which Saya wins hands down.
Look how happy she is to suffocate Saki Kashima.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, that is my new favorite move of hers. She just will take Saya will just put her hands over your nose and your mouth and just like choke you to death. And then when the ref like pulls her hands off the other person's face, so they don't die. She's like, "What'd you do that for?"
Yeah, I mean, I should have won. Is
Yeah,
there another scenario that you see? Well, what about Micah? Micah's sitting here undefeated. We can't forget about her. I actually sort of like. I want to keep jumping on my original one. I like Saya versus pretty much anyone. If it ends up being Azumi, that's fine. And then Saya, then we go to Queendom. Tam's gonna lose to Natsuko Tora. It just makes sense. And then we have Saya versus Tora. The hate civil war at Queendom, and then Saya wins the red belt, and life is good. Everyone's happy. Tora goes to Marigold and beats up Utami.
I have never once not picked Mayu Utani or Lady C to win a tournament. And since Lady C isn't in this tournament, I'm still going with Mayu. I've never once
Oh
been right,
yeah.
but you figure eventually you bet on the icon, you're gonna get it right one of these times, right? Sooner or later. Also, looking at this photo of Micah, I was saying she kind of looked like Tanahashi to me. You weren't. I was like, you weren't getting it. I was like, well, because of the pants and the hair, or that other guy, like a mix between Tanahashi and that other Shingo, the older Shingo. What's his name?
Goto.
Goto. Goto and Tanahashi had a baby, and they made Micah.
They made Micah. I love 5-star Micah. We have in chat Enigma obviously thinks Azumi will win the 5-star and do something. I actually like, no offense, my good brother Enigma, our Apollo's fantasy book, and Tam beats Tora. Mayu wins the 5-star. Tam versus Mayu at Queendom, winner take all, red belt, IWGP belt, merge those titles so we can throw that IWGP belt in the trash, and Mayu Iwatani is the grand champion of the entire world. That's how this year ends.
But why would you throw out the better belt?
IWGP belt?
Yeah.
I don't even know where an International Wrestling Grand Prix is held. I know that the Red Star is the greatest belt in the world. Dude, that match that you're clipping through, I thought Hazuki versus Pineapple. Go back to that pin. Hazuki to go to 6 points, beating up Yuna Mizumori. She was yo, Hazuki wants to be a little prick sometimes. She pinned her by putting both her knees like kneeling on her, one knee in her face, one knee on her chest. Pull it like it was that was a bad guy pin right there. Hazuki was a prick that match, and it was awesome. Hazuki. What did I tell you? Like, I was clipping Red Stars matches. I'm like, just in general. I'm like, I'll tell you what. I'm just like skipping through Red Stars, and I am watching every bit of a Hazuki match. Hazuki's been another one of my favorites to watch.
Well, yeah. Hazuki's always cool.
Yeah, Hazuki's cool.
Unfortunately, Sayori came along. Now she's not Sayori cool.
There's different levels.
True.
All right, well that's it. I say Saya wins it all. You say Mayu. So what happens to Micah? How does Micah fall short?
I don't know. To
There's got to be
Mayu.
some hate shenanigans. Ruckus Box has to get involved. There's probably got to be a baseball bat somewhere.
Man, fuck Ruckus Box. And baseball
Mm.
bats.
Whoa,
And
listen,
what else do they use?
Ruckus Box
And
needs to be.
Tora clown chains.
Ruckus Box is pretty much my favorite thing in the thing, and you just want to go fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, it's about that time, my friend. What else? What else do you have to add before we say our thank yous after hating on Ruaka's box?
What do I have to add?
Yeah. What else is on your mind?
I don't know.
Did you find you're looking at Miyu Amasaki? Did you find her tattoo in that match?
I think it ended up on Anna J somehow. I don't know how that worked.
It rubbed off a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Miyu rubbed her tattoo off on her.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I liked this part of this match where Risa Sera hits her like cool, awesome finishing move on Rani Yagami, and Rana kick. Actually, it was not just that move. Every time like Rana would kick out, Risa Sera would look surprised, like, "Whoa, why didn't she give up?" and then just hurt her some more.
Mm.
It was just a match where like Risa is like, "I don't even want to be here." It's like, I know I need to beat you for the points, but it's like, really? Can't you just like give up so I don't have to keep dropping you on your head? Not that she minds. Like, of course she likes dropping people on their head. Um, Koguma's awesome. Better than Shuri, apparently, because she beat her ass.
Whoa.
Actually, Shuri beat. Actually, this is the same. This is basically the same match. So, like, Shuri beat up on Koguma. Saya Kamitani beat up on Saki Kashima. Oh, I got their names right. I didn't
Both of
swap them.
those upsets
At
ended in the same match, or saying we're in the same
back to
night.
back.
Oh, I would have never guessed any of that could have happened.
And then they just ended up in roll ups because you don't have to be better than your opponent for 15 minutes, just for 3 seconds.
3 seconds. That's it.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure like the Saya was like a fast count, so it was like 2.8, 2.9.
Ah, was that your prick Daichi, your favorite referee, fast counting our queen?
Yeah, pretty much. This match, oh, same. This match, fucking another thing. This is like a theme for this show. I love this show so much. Apparently, I have a style of match I love. Xena just beat the shit out of Sayori for like, yeah, 11, 12 minutes. Sayori got like a couple of moves in, but really, Xena was like just like Wonder Woman and Amazon beat the fuck out of Sayori, and then like Sayori did her cool ass pin. 1, 2, 3.
What do you think about Xena's tournament? You've been following it. I went through a phase where I loved Xena, and that was basically because Shuri whooped her ass a year ago, and then the more I've seen of Xena since she returned, the sort of less I like of her. Is she on her redemption tour? Or are you starting to like her?
Used to think she was the best E Nexus V, but you know Hanako's there, and Micah's
Well, that's
cool
the
now.
thing. I know, right?
Is Waka still E Nexus V?
I'm surprised. Waka's
Do they
like,
remember that Waka's there?
no, I think she like tried to hop in with the luggage to go to America. She's like, guys, me too, me too.
And they're
Like
like, what?
I'm like from there. Like I'm a New Yorker or something. Guys, like I can show you around.
She's
I
trying to
speak English.
like how you just implied that she's trying to sneak in through the luggage, and it's like Waka, you have a citizenship. She's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, just head there. Juno. Did you know that you can find everything we do at StardomFan.com? You can find the YouTube,
What?
the podcast,
What?
the articles. Did you know you
The
can through there you could
Utamis.
also support your boys, the Stardom fans? Um, I'd like to thank some patrons. Patrons from the Patreon. There's a free tier, and we have a new person that joined just because. Z-Man199. Yeah, I called you out, Z-Man. You can join for free and just sort of bop around if you want in the Patreon. There's a couple songs in there, a couple videos. The free tier gets just a little taste. Um, but to be a full-fledged member, you get all the perks, like a thank you, a special thank you to I Want Victims and the Twilight Dream, the original top kawaii of Stardom fan, our Stardom fan fans. We have Jake Eppert is a World of Stardom fan champion, and Chicken. I'm assuming
What?
still
What?
wants to be the Stardom fan icon, but you gotta let him know those euros might have bounced, but that's all right. We'll get to you, buddy. Um, Also, I would like to shout out Sephiroth in chat. He likes to clip our show, and I like when he does that because he has a channel. I should probably just put a link up to it somewhere because if you search Sephiroth, you're gonna just like watch Final Fantasy clips, which also isn't bad. We have Enigma in chat. Thank you, buddy, for joining, having fun, and only promoting Azumi a little bit. We haven't had an Azumi revolution in a while. Talk for Glory is what you got to search to look his stuff up, literally anywhere. or Enigma underscore V4 as he likes to say on all the socials. Also our Apollos, the new uh, super producer. Thank you for helping us out when our stream needs it. And if I forgot someone, I apologize. Otherwise, and the quacks. And choo 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 to all you, and choo 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 to you, Juno, for all your producing and all this wonderful content, and for at least putting me in the cuck position on your casting couch. I appreciate it.
I am baffled by what I'm looking at. Yeah?
You're just gonna watch Mayu eat? Is that what we've devolved into?
I mean, I'd pay $4.99 a month at least. Is that a Coke tall boy?
Yeah, but it's probably skinnier because like only in America can you get like fucking 85-ounce Coca
I'm
Colas.
like
It's
baffled.
probably
Is that a
like a
Coke? I've never seen that. Is that a Coke tall boy?
no. It's a perspective thing. It's like a skinny can. I bet you it's the size of like one of those like 8-ounce Red Bulls.
Just think like Mayu's massive.
Are we play? Are we finishing up on?
Tiny
uh
Coke or giant Mayu? It's a
Where's
perspective thing.
Chicken?
Like that Coke
Where's
could
our
be
boy Chicken when you need him? We need make sure you save that picture. We'll have to put it on our Discord so he can see it.
that Coke could be like 100 feet in the background for all I know. So
uh,
Tommy loves her watermelon and Mayu loves her meat.
Dude, someone else was eating watermelon because I don't know, it's summertime. But I thought it was funny. Our Discord's funny. They were sharing pictures, and then one of the chicks was having watermelon. I'm like, ooh, Tommy likes the watermelon. Everyone likes the watermelon.
Yeah. Also, oh, that picture's funny. Um, it's funny when I look at a photo and I'm like, oh, Mayu's hammered. That's always pretty funny.
You just assume she's always hammered, or is it only when she's smiling?
Nah, just this photo. That is hammered.
Bloodshot eyes, rosy cheeks.
Yeah, she's always
Who's she
hammered.
with?
I don't know.
Is that just a fan, or is that like movie Mayu?
Oh, movie Mayu is awesome. Movie Mayu is probably like my favorite Mayu.
Ah, well, let's end by telling me about movie Mayu.
What do you want to know?
I don't know.
I think
What's she up to here? Is she's trying to pretend to wrestle still? Is my Can we please have Mayu and Mayu in tag league? Like, has she been working out at the dojo? Maybe that'd be amazing.
wouldn't that be an awesome unlockable if there was like a Stardom video game? Like alternate skin where you can just play as like this version of Mayu on the right. That'd be funny.
What version is that? A little bit taller,
Just the
a
the
little bit blonder.
actor who played her in her movie.
I know, but they're so similar.
Apparently, she lost like 150 pounds for the role or something. Some
Oh.
crazy amount of weight. She lost a movie. Mayu lost a bunch of weight. She's like, yeah, I dropped like 100 pounds in a month, or something stupid like that. I'm like, really? That's a thing you can do? It's like apparently if you want to be a movie star.
Huh.
And now I think she actually wants to wrestle.
I wanted to wrestle too.
Yeah. Look, she's doing the poi.
Is it is it possible she's like this all after the movie? She's like, this is all I gotta. It's this easy to become a champion, and then she like gets in the ring with Shuri. She's like, oh, let's go back to acting.
You were nicer when you were playing Kagetsu.
Yeah, or even the opposite. A movie Mayu ending up in the ring with Mayu. I mean, how many Mayu kicks to the face?
Do
Oh,
you think?
a Bay Stars glove.
Do you
I
think these
love the Bay
baseballs
Stars.
are
They're
on
my favorite
eBay?
team. What are those? I still have to look up the Tam Swallows baseball hat. I forgot to see if I can get one of those.
Yeah, I don't know the name because yeah, I don't know
Every
the name
time
of this. I don't know the name of the goddamn city anymore either because of you. So now I'm like the Tams Swallows, like the
it's
Mayu's Bay
Tokyo. It's
Stars.
it's the Mayu's Bay Stars. Yeah, the
Yokohama.
Mayu's Bay Stars and the Tam Swallows.
Yeah, but I don't know the city. It's like what the fuck? It's just the Tams Swallows.
Well,
I know they're the Yokohama Bay Stars.
it's actually Tokyo
The
is where
Tokyo,
Tam Swallows. Yeah.
the Tokyo Swallows.
No, Tam Swallows in Tokyo.
No, Tams Tokyo Swallows.
Something like that.
The Yokohama Mayu Bay Stars. That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound dirty.
Mayu's Yokohama Bay Stars.
But every time I search in Tam Swallows into my Google thing, I definitely don't get the baseball team.
凱旋ありがとうございました。山口大会恒例の紙テープ投げ、本当に皆さんのご協力というか、本当になんて言うんだろう、山口凱旋を応援してくれてる気持ちが本当に嬉しかったです。華やかな紙テープありがとうございました。幸せ。またね、スターダム頑張っていきますので、これからも応援よろしくお願いします。イーデレスラーもチゲラ。
Hasn't done check it out in a while, has she? No matter what we do next, if anything, that's how this podcast is gonna end on edit. Is this little Mayu scene? That was adorable. That little wave that might have to take over Utami on the StardomFan.com.
もうチゲラ。もうチゲラ。チゲラ。チゲラ。
I can't get it.
Check it out! Check it out! Check it out!
チゲラ。
So,
There
no,
we go.
there's a back bedroom.
I'm stuck in a loop. I can't stop.
チゲラ。
Help me.
チゲラ。
I can't stop.
チゲラ。
Bye, everybody.